everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is Kate here. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the Friday update that's going to be coming to Creatures with Sonaria. Now, I'm probably going to be doing these every week now, where I just kind of go over what's going to be coming in the update. I'll be show you guys the stuff that's coming into the update, talking about it, and etc. So if you guys want to see more of these stuff, make sure to leave a like down on the video. It is very appreciated. Let's see if we could get this to 300 likes, and also subscribe if you guys haven't already. We are very close to 11,000 subscribers. It would be very appreciated. And with that said, let's go ahead and get right into it. So this update's actually going to be a pretty big update that we're going to be having in the Creatures of Sonaria game. Now, they had smaller ones in the past, and that's probably because they've been working hard on this update specifically. So expect this one to be having a lot more content coming into it. But basically, the main thing that's really coming is the rotation store. So basically, more in depth about the rotation store is each rarity will cost a different amount per shrooms, with the price increasing per purchase. The players will be able to purchase multiple creatures of the same rarity, but the price will increase with the purchase with each one. This should keep the distribution of the creatures fair. For example, purchasing multiple of the legendary rarity would get pretty expensive, and it would drain the mush wallets of those who may attempt to hoard them, while keeping an eye on it regardless, and will be ready to make tweaks and changes to the numbers if needed. So if my in-depth wasn't in-depth enough for you, here's a picture of the rotation store itself. It will be in the shop just like the dev creatures and etc. As you can see, it's going to have it right next to this, so you can probably find this where the dev creatures are going to be. It's going to say available species and probably just put 3 of them, as there's not going to be much else. I think it's just the max is going to be 3. So as you can see, it has the Asho as the tester kind of dragon, and it says what it's going to be at the bottom. So right underneath the name, for example, it's going to say either common, legendary, rare, or etc. depending on what kind of creature it is. Now, the 20,000 shrooms is a placeholder, and it's probably going to be the max for, they said that the max price for anything is really just 10,000, so you probably won't see anything above that. Now, I may be wrong, that might be changed or something, but you probably just see like 10,000 or something. Now, it may rise in price if you keep buying more of them, but there's also going to be a 24-hour rotation, so it's going to last 24 hours and then rotate into new creatures that you can buy from. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to rejoin servers to get different types of creatures in the rotation store. It's probably just going to be the same ones until it does rotate. It's going to be the same in all the servers to keep the confusion, and also for people not to kind of cheat the system in a way. I think this is a really good thing they're adding, since people can have trouble getting certain creatures because they're in a certain gacha. Now, I'm not sure if any of the special like time ones or the Robux ones will be in this, or even dev creatures. I'm not sure on that one. It might just be normal kind of creatures going into the rotation store, but if not, I think it would be pretty neat if they did that, since people don't have the money to kind of get that kind of stuff, and most of the poor players can't really get it. It's also a way for some of the poor players to get more of the rare kind of creatures in the game. Now, this may also cause problems, as well as the richer kind of people will be able to buy more of these. Now, they did say they're going to raise the price each time you purchase it, but at the same time, there's probably going to be a lot of rich players getting a lot of these because they have a ton of mushrooms. I said mushrooms, shrooms. That's a problem, but not a big one, since it is going to raise the price with the purchase, and there's really nothing they can really do about it. But that's the only thing I really see bad about this. I really do love that they're adding this in as well. So I'm not exactly sure if I'm wrong or right, but they actually said that they're going to reveal 4 creatures that will be in the rotation store upon release. So I'm thinking that either they're going to have random creatures from Creatures Tonight in the rotation store, or it's going to be special creatures that are not in any other gachas and just in the rotation store. But I'm not exactly sure, so don't take my word from it. But I do know there's going to be new creatures, and I'll be showing you guys in today's video what they are. That will be in the rotation store, but don't take my word on all the dev creatures or the Robux gachas or any of the normal gacha creatures, because I'm not exactly sure. I'm kind of confused on that, so I'm sorry if I don't exactly know, so don't take my word for that. But I do know that these 4 creatures will be coming into the rotation store, as they did say it themselves. The first one is the Luxies, and it's kind of a galaxy-like theme. Now, I first thought this was going to be in the what are they called? Limited gachas or something around that. I thought it was going to be one of those and kind of be a galaxy theme, but it's not. It's going to be in the rotation store, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be coming in this update this Friday. I'm really excited to see it, and I really do love its design, and I think it's going to be almost as big as the Karoo, which is one of the dev creatures. And I really do love this guy, but we're going to move on to the next one is the Veldies, which is my personal favorite out of all of them. It's kind of a butterfly like theme with a griffin kind of theme. As you can see, the head looks kind of like a griffin. I really do love that mixture as well. And it kind of has a hoof like theme, so maybe like it's part horse as well. Other than that though, I think it looks really good. It actually has blood that is gold, and its tentacles glow, and its white and gold spots glow when it's a glimmer. So that's pretty neat, and it's actually gonna have golden blood like the Aries, and I think that's pretty neat as well, since I think Aries is actually no, Aries and the Annie are the only ones really with the golden blood. But I think that looks really cool, and I'm really excited for this one to come in, as it's one of my personal favorites of the next one is the Levony, which is not really my favorite one, but it can be in the top as it looks really cool, but I don't know, it's just the design's not there for me. But it's going to be in the rotation store as well. It looks awesome though. I really do love its design, even though it's not one of my favorites. I'm really excited for this one to come in. I think it's gonna fly and not so glide, as the wings are bigger than its body. But I think it's probably gonna be a very kind of fast one. Let me actually look at the Luxus is gonna be a tier 4, the Valdez is gonna be a tier 4, and the Levani is gonna be a tier 2, and the last one will be a tier 4, which I'll show you guys. So next is the Teratoku. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced. But it looks absolutely amazing. I really do love the Teratoku. It's gonna be a tier 4 like I said, and also in the rotation store as well. It's not one of my favorites, but its design is pretty well. I think I remember seeing it somewhere, but I can't exactly remember. Probably like an old concept or something that they brought up, or a redesign of it, but it looks familiar, like it was in Creatures site long before, but I'm not exactly sure. But those are the 4 that will be coming into the rotation store, and I'm really excited to see these guys in the rotations. Anyway guys, this is it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Comment down below what you're excited for the most. I'm honestly really excited for this update. Now this is all that I really think is going to be coming into the update, as the rotation store is the main focus. Now there's probably going to be some tiny fixes that they're going to put here and there, but we're probably not going to know about that until the update happens. But for the main stuff, that's what really is going to be coming into the game. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.